Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all are having a great day. So every year I like to give you guys a spring summer stash video. I don't really do these in the fall and winter, but I'm very particular about the types of products that I use in the spring and summer because I have lightweight, fine, medium density, my strands are not as coarse and heavy as a lot of people's. So I tend to switch up a lot of what I'm using in the spring and summer months for very specific reasons. One, I'm a very active person. Two, I go out in the sun a lot. And three, I have very fine strands. So this is when I pull out a lot more of my lighter weight products. I still pull out a lot of my, Stronghold products too, because sometimes you need that stronghold. But I usually go lightweight and fluffy in the summer, the spring and summer months. So this is a very long list of products because I know y'all like it when I roll it out for you. You like it when I roll it out for you. So this is a long list of products that I'm going to be focusing on using during the spring and summer months. A lot of these I've already been using heavily, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. Let's start with wash day products because that's what I have the least of. First thing I have is the Nature's Little Secret Fenugreek Detangling Pre-Poo infused with fenugreek for all hair types. She actually just did some rebranding and the packaging is so beautiful. So I'm definitely going to be buying that just to support and also have the new packaging in my collection because I use my Nature's Little Secret stuff often. So I can justify just buying more product, you know what I mean? But I also wanted to just pick up her stuff with one of her ambassadors codes as opposed to shopping the sale. That way I can support some of my friends that are ambassadors as well. So I will leave their codes in the description box below. I know my girl Curlsmith Liz, she has one, and my boo NJ Eberhart, I know they both have codes. So I'll put them in the description box just so we can show them some support because they was coming through and supporting me when I was doing my ambassadorship and I want to do the same for them. I like to make sure I pre-poo my hair whenever I've allowed my hair to go longer than 4 days in a wash and go, or if I've been wearing a bun for some days, then I'll go ahead and use this pre-poo. But I love this because it doesn't mess with the efficacy of my shampoos. My shampoos still get my hair very, very clean. I use pre-poos for detangling purposes. I'm not trying to go out of my way to make my shampoo less effective because I want my shampoo to be effective, especially in the spring and summer, because the way I be sweating, y'all, I need my shampoos to come through. So you can see I've already been using her heavily. Has a beautiful texture, you can see. So I love this pre-poo so much. She did reformulate this last year, so it is much smoother. If you struggle with the previous consistency, this one is very smooth and just super silky in the hair. So I'll just apply this to dry or damp hair, whichever one. I'll get into the shower after I'm done detangling and I'll rinse it out and then I'll go in with my shampoo. So this, I already know that I'm probably going to use up both of my 12-ounce jars by the time the summer is over because I know I'm going to be busy. Like, life is changing and so I know I'm going to be busy. These are the cleansers I'm going to be focusing on using. One, because they give a very potent cleanse to the hair. And I know I'm going to need that with the way that I sweat during the summer. Like, I'm already a sweaty person. The summer is just disrespectful to me. I also spend a lot more time outside, and so I really want to make sure that I have good cleansers in my routine. This is one that I love to bust out. I use this all year round, but especially during the summertime because of the minty feeling that it leaves on the scalp. This is the Minty Guava and Kiwi Shampoo from the Main Choice. I love this so much. Like, it's so good. This is one of the best products from the Main Choice. I love it. It gets my scalp super duper clean. You can see I am pretty far down on it, but it doesn't take a lot. It is very thin, and I like that it has that nozzle so I can get right in there exactly where my scalp is itching and hit it with this, and it always feels so amazing. I don't have a lot of Main Choice products in this video, partially because I was going on such a Main Choice binge for a long time that I kind of stopped using my other products, and I was like, my main choice has a much longer shelf life than a lot of the other things that I use. So I've been focusing on using up a lot of my other like more botanical products, things that have a shorter shelf life, because I was like, for a good minute, my routine was kind of only the main choice. And I was like, I need to put her down. So I am pretty much always using my main choice depending on what product it is. And then I also have the Carol's Daughter Wash Day Delight. This has become one of my favorite clarifying shampoos. This is a water to foam micellar shampoo situation. You can see I have been using her. So I usually use this once to twice a month depending on what I have going on and what I'm doing. So I find it beneficial for me to make sure that I'm keeping up with clarifying, because the majority of the content that I do here is product reviews. And so working on a struggle-ish, not clean head of hair kind of makes it difficult to review products. And y'all have seen that in action. I've had some times where I'm like, y'all, this shampoo is trying, but I got some buildup in my hair and I got to work on getting it out. This gets it out every time. This is just such a spa-like experience. It is a micellar shampoo, so it is very liquidy. It has that nozzle so you can get that pinpointed, precise application. It foams like a dream. I just love this. Like, I don't know, some people say that it's drying. Honestly, a lot of times when people say shampoos are drying, I don't have that experience. I feel like, one, if you are doing all the things that you need to do properly to get your hair clean, cleansed, and moisturized, then shampoo really shouldn't be stripping your hair that bad. But also, like, clarifying shampoos aren't made to make your hair feel like you just put a moisturizer in your hair. So it's going to feel slightly stripping to some point. That's not a bad thing. That's what your deep conditioners are for. If you're using good deep conditioners, that really shouldn't matter. So I love this so much. I don't find it drying at all. I find that this gets everything off my hair if I'm having any issues, or like if I mix two products that didn't mix well together and I got clumps in my hair, it gets it out. So this is bomb. Definitely comes through for the spring and summer months, because the way your girl be sweating, yeah, we got to get that dirt up off that scalp. Okay, and the last product that I'm going to include in here, this is really more of like a daily maintenance kind of thing. I use this all year round, but I more specifically use this when it gets warm outside. This is the Main Choice Prickly Pear Paradise Minty Scalp Purifying Spray. This is one of the best products. If you struggle with itchy scalp, I wouldn't personally suggest this for someone that has, like, you know, dermatitis or, you know, dandruff or something like that. But if you just generally have itchy scalp, like you sweat a lot, you work out a lot, and you just want something to kind of give you that soothing effect, something that's going to help you get through to your next wash day or co-wash day or whenever, this is a great product to have. This has, I think there's tea tree in here, which tea tree is great too because it is antiseptic. And there are different mints in here. There's lemongrass in here. This has a lot of really great ingredients, and it doesn't just nourish the scalp, it also nourishes the hair. This is everything for me when I go to the gym. I take it to the gym with me. I spray it in my hair once I take my hair down after I'm done at the gym. If I'm just having a day where I'm like, damn, my scalp is kind of itchy, put this on it, it knocks it out. But this is really, really great to have in the spring and summer months. I love having this with me at all times. It's amazing. All right, and then I have two deep conditioners. I tend to be a little bit more protein focused in the spring and summer months, because when you have finer hair types, that humidity, it really messes with that protein moisture balance. And I find a lot of times I have to use things that are either a little bit more like, what is it called? Like texture treatments, no, elasticity treatments, or something that is more so protein forward. So I'm definitely going to be breaking out my Briogeo Don't Despair Repair a little bit more. This one is bomb. Like, it really does help kind of get the curls right back into formation. Definitely going to be buying another jar of this. I'm not the only one who's been using this. My mom has been using this too, and she really likes it too. This is more protein focused than like the Mono's hair one. I use the Mono's hair one all year. That is an amazing elasticity treatment. This one is heavier on the protein side, which is what I really, really need. And then the next one I have is the Nangai Tsubaki Strength Restore Protein Treatment. This is one of my favorite protein treatments for my natural hair. And I usually use this way more in the spring and summer months because of how the humidity and dew points affect my hair. This is a very creamy treatment and it strengthens. I highly suggest after you use this, go in with the Oud Rich Moisture Infusion because it will definitely make your hair feel very, very strong. But this really comes through. Like, it is a great protein deep conditioner and it really helps me in the spring and summer months. Okay, so now getting into stylers, this is mainly what I have here. Most of these are more like lightweight products. I do have some Stronghold products here too, but most of these are more lightweight, airy, you know, Calgon, take me away type hair, you know? So, let's go ahead and get into what I have in front of me. This is the one that I just reviewed. I have this in my hair now. This video should be up already. This is the Nisha Sculpt Curl Defining Gel. So far, I really, really like this. It really does like sculpt the curls into place. Like, it wraps around the curls and leaves them exactly where they are. Like I said in that review, if you are not comfortable with your curls, you're not gonna like this because it's not going to overly enhance. It's going to freeze your curls in place. If you're not comfortable with your wash and goes, you are not yet comfortable with your hair, you're not gonna like this because it's going to give you exactly what you got. But it's just going to add really nice shine, and it's going to add really nice hold as well. So I'm going to be using this a lot more during the spring and summer because I feel like it has that perfect mixture of like lightness and firm hold to where I can get away with using this and it's not going to weigh my hair down too much once the dew points get a little higher. Then of course, gotta have some She Scented, Curl Origin, you know, the She Beauty brands, all of them. I haven't opened these. I purchased these not this past Black Friday, but the Black Friday before. I've been focusing on other products from them and I haven't opened them. So I'm going to be opening these up and using these more. And I'm talking about my pomegranate pear moisture milk and pomegranate pear oil and gel hair pudding. You guys know that these are two of my absolute staples from She Scented. I love these products so much. They have a beautiful fragrance to them and they make the hair just feel so soft and luscious. And everyone that's tried this has said I have described them exactly as they function. If you need a super strong hold, these are not going to give you that. The thing about this is that it is a jelly pudding texture. And so because of the texture of the product, it kind of weighs the curls down when you apply it as kind of like an Eco Styler gel would or like a wet line. But when you go to scrunch the crunch out, it is nothing but soft, pillowy, just floofy hair. Like it's just beautiful volumized hair, but it gives you kind of like that thick look that you get from using a typical like gel that you can find in a big box store, you know? So I absolutely love these two products. Like I said, I haven't opened them since I purchased these during Black Friday because I have really been using the Curl Perfection and the Tahiti Cocktail. The Tahiti Cocktail is another one that I'm going to be using up this summer, as well as I picked up the wrong product. I meant to pick up the leave-in, but that's okay. I don't feel like reaching down there to grab it. But the She Scented Moroccan Gold Collection, the leave-in, this is the clay detox in my hand, but I meant to have the leave-in, and the Oil Jelly Marmalade. Ellie has been on my shelf again because these have cat hair on them. So that is the Oil Jelly Marmalade. I did do a review on these products. They did release for Black Friday 2020. So I will leave that review up above. But this is a very nice, lightweight, high definition, like whole lot of curls type of wash and go. It literally just makes all of your curls just look like high definition 4K 3D. Like it kind of gives that look. It's not my absolute favorite gel from them, but I think that I'm going to appreciate this more in the spring and summer months because it does have that lightweight feel, which I go for. So definitely going to be using this a lot during the spring and summer months. I'm almost done with my Tahiti cocktail custard, so I'm going to be giving that a little bit of a break, a little bit, because y'all know that comes through for me for the summer months because it is like a humidity shield. And last but not least, I have really been like going hard on my flaxseed gels, and I'm almost done with this. This is the Marula and Quinoa Pure Flaxseed Curl Defining Gel for definition and hold. I love this so much. It bears a lot of similarities to the one from Nature's Little Secret in terms of color and consistency. The smell on this is so good. I've had this in my collection for a minute, and she's still rocking with me. So it doesn't take a lot to get your hair styled with this. I use this with its companion leave-in conditioner, and it gives me a very beautiful, effortless, but still long-lasting wash and go, which is what I like about these gels. I feel like I expect them to not give me long-lasting results, but I still get long-lasting results. It's just something about that flaxseed. Like, it'd be looking ugly when you put it on, but be looking so beautiful once it dries. Like, I just don't understand. So I'm definitely going to be using this up because I love breaking out gels like this during the spring and summer months because they just do great for that, like, humidity and heat. Speaking of Nature's Little Secret, I have been doing this wash and go combo, y'all. This combo, honestly, I have done this wash and go combo for 3 weeks straight. Y'all know I'm always trying new stuff, but when I am not styling, like doing videos, I've been using this and one other product that I'm about to show you. And this is the Nature's Little Secret Irish Moss Styling Cream and the Flaxseed Curly Custard. I've already used up a bottle. That's how much I've been loving this combo. I have already gone through a whole bottle, y'all. And look at where I am on this one. I'm gonna have to repurchase soon. So first of all, y'all know I've been doing this with the banana leave-in, which I love, and the avocado moisture cream, which I love. But I am loving using the Irish Moss with my flaxseed curly custard. Now, for me, there was a little bit of, I wouldn't say a learning curve, but more so of mindfulness when it comes to application, because especially with my hair growing out, I had to remind myself, like, hey, if you want more volume, you are going to have to like dial it back a little bit. So I use this very sparingly in my hair. And you can see, like, I've been going through her, like, and this is mostly using it for wash and goes. Like, I've been going through this. Y'all know it takes forever for me to go through creams. And then if you have used the flaxseed curly custard, you already know this is a beautiful silky flaxseed gel texture. It doesn't feel like any other flaxseed gel that I've tried. It's very silky. Like, it's very silky. It melts into the strands, and it really just gives you that effortless curl definition effect. This right here, the thing about the Irish Moss that I think makes it good to use all year round, not just in fall and winter, because y'all know that's mostly when I use my creams. This is emollient, but it's not suffocating on the hair. This has a lightness to it that my hair really appreciates, and I think that's why I can get away with using this with this product during this time of year. It keeps my hair moisturized for days. Last week I had this in my hair for 6 days. And I went to take my bonnet off, like, on day 7 to wash it. And I was like, this still looks good. Like, it just looks amazing. It's effortless. It's beautiful. A lot of you guys have been trying this combo because of me, and you're like, hold up. You may have just did something there. If you have these two, test it out. It's not going to be a wash and go for everybody because, like I said before, like, I like big, fluffy hair. But this is so good, y'all. And I suggested this to a lot of people who don't want to fork out the bucks for the next product I'm about to show, which is Curl Mix. You guys know I picked these up last year, and I have been using these more. So lately, I have been switching out between my Curl Mix products and my Nature's Little Secret products. And I have the moisturizer and the flaxseed gel. This is the Blackberry Boost one from their Fresh Kit. I have a video on this. I will link it in the cards above. It doesn't take a lot to get a really nice wash and go with these. You don't need a lot of this gel at all. But I have been using this on and off with my Nature's Little Secret. And this is another one that gives that beautiful, effortless wash and go effect. I absolutely love these products. Like, I'm turning into a Curl Mix stan. I really am. But I know a lot of people just don't want to pay the money for it. I would say if you can't afford this, go for these. These aren't cheap. You're gonna pay for Black-owned brands, but these are less expensive, and you do get more product in these too. So I find this wash and go to definitely be comparable. And I will say I think this one lasts just a little bit longer than this one does in my hair. But the moisturizer is way more emollient than the Irish Moss. The Irish Moss has extra hold in it, where the moisturizer and the Curl Mix has some extra emollients. So I love both. I'm going to be using both intermittently. I have a lot of Curl Mix here to use up. So yeah, Curl Mix is definitely going to be a staple for me in these warmer months. I already know. And then I have one product from Ecoslay. I really need to use my orange marmalade. I still haven't used it. It's just chilling in my fridge. There's just something about having to keep my products in the fridge that I'd be forgetting about them. But this one I haven't been keeping in the fridge. A lot of you guys said putting it in the fridge kind of messed it up, which I can see because I would imagine that this would get some extra moisture in there. So I don't keep this in the fridge. I keep it right here sitting on my desk because I use it for my puffs. And when I need a super strong wash and go, I use it for my wash and goes. This is the Jello shot for rebellious curls. I also have a video on this product. I have videos on pretty much all these products here. I love this so much. This is great if you really need like a strong hold, tight holding product. If you have a very dense coil, you know, tightly coiled, coarse strands, this is definitely going to be a wash and go product for you. This is bomb. Even though this is a lot for my hair, I can make this work using a curl primer underneath. I'm not using a traditional thick creamy leave-in. The first time I used this, I used it with the, what is it called? The one from Tanicles, the one that I put with my Sprung. I can't remember the name of it, but y'all know the one that I'm talking about because I've been using it with Kinky Curly. I put that with this and my hair, it don't move. My hair, it don't move. That's how my hair was. Like, it did not move at all. Gorilla Glue woman on deck. Like, it was that kind of wash and go. So I decided, okay, this has potential. I ain't gonna throw this out. I ain't gonna write it off because, you know, a whole lot of people do that. They be doing dumb shit with their products and then be like, oh my God, guys, this is trash. I'm not one of them people, okay? I'm just not the type of person. So I paired it with my Curl Blaze Hair Glaze from Tanicles. I use the Curl Blaze Hair Glaze as a curl primer. It has really nice moisturizing ingredients in it too. So I laid that down and then added a light dollops of this. And it was a beautiful, fluffy, stunning, long-lasting wash and go. This wash and go lasted for a week. I also use this on my buns and my puffs, and it keeps my hair in place. Like I said, my hair, it don't move, okay? Like, if you need a slick bun, slick puff, this will get you. So this comes in handy in the spring and summer months, especially because sometimes I just get really annoyed with my hair and I need to bun it up. So I'm definitely going to be finishing this off. I definitely think that by the time my summer empties comes around, it's going to be gone. Right, and then I have a few products from Tanicles. Tanicles for me, when it comes to stylers, I find them, almost all of them, to be very lightweight, airy situations. So it works out really, really well for me when it's warm outside. I'm going to be implementing a curl primer. You guys know I'm already using my Eden Body Works Almond Marshmallow year round, but I wanted to implement the Curl Blaze Hair Glaze more into my routine. I've had this and I don't really use it often. The couple times I have used it has been with the Jello shot. And that's how I'm going to continue to use it with my super strong heavy hold gels, to add a little bit of extra volume so that I can actually use them and enjoy them. and not have helmet hair. I am a big fan of this and I want to use it more. I can't see myself using it by itself, but I'll probably try just to see how I like it, probably with my Frizz Whiz. That's what it is, my Frizz Whiz leave-in. I have another bottle of that coming in because I ordered that along with the Mega Greens Butter Shampoo. I got another one because I miss it, and I'm going to be getting a 16 ounce of my Kinky Curly, and I wanted to have my Frizz Whiz on deck. So I might try this with Frizz Whiz and see how I like it. But I really like using this as a curl primer. Another product that I'm going to be using this with is the Frozen Drip and Grip Super Hold Gel. I did a video on this and I really, really liked it, but I never really went back to it. And I don't know why I didn't think to use this with the curl primer, you know? Part of the reason why I wasn't eager to go back to this wash and go is because I used this with the, is it the Slip and Slide? I think it's the Slip and Slide Knot Proof Hair Glide. And when I put this on top of that, it foamed. And it was just kind of gross. And like I had sticky spots on me and it was just kind of annoying. And so I never really went back to this, but I was like, I need to use this up. And this is a good gel. This is very similar in texture to the Jello shot gel. So if you've been struggling to find a Stronghold product from Tanicles, I would suggest trying this one, because a lot of the products that I like to use on my hair from Tanicles are those like fluffy, lightweight ones, because I have fluffy, lightweight hair, you know what I mean? So I would suggest using this. It bears a lot of similarities to the Jello shot. I feel like if you really like Jello shot, then you will really like this. So I definitely want to pair these two together so I can work on using this up. And 9 times out of 10, like, it's going to be a repurchase. It was just that combo. Wow, my hair looked beautiful. Like, that video, y'all can go back. My hair looked gorgeous. It was sticky from that combination. So I wanted to see if I could get a better wash and go using the two of these. I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner, but. And then, of course, my baby, my Sprung Coil Boosting Jelly. I love to use this in the spring and summer months. I really like the way that this product plays with the environment. It does play with the humid, like the moisture in the air, but it doesn't do so in a way that makes my hair feel gummy or gross. This has a custardy, like cream gel texture. I love it. My girl, Mo from All Things Moelle, she used this in the Frizz Whiz. It wasn't her favorite, but her hair still looked gorgeous with this. But it is a fluffy wash and go. So you guys know I really do enjoy having that fluffy look on day one. Because for me, fluff will typically last for my hair. But it's not always going to last for other people. So her hair looked gorgeous with that combo. But I could see why it wasn't her favorite, because it definitely was not going to last more than like 2-3 days, you know? And I also usually end up having to co-wash midweek anyway. So if a product doesn't really last, it really don't matter. You know, like for me, it really don't matter. But I love this so much. This one I can get up to 6 days out of with, you know, just the specs of my hair. But I love this. It kind of has like a little grapey thing going on. I love this product so much, and I love to bust this out once it gets warmer. So she is definitely going to be in rotation. It'll probably be finished up by the time fall comes around. All right, let's get into some TGIN. I feel like I haven't talked about TGIN in a minute. I do have the new Curl styling gel. I just haven't filmed with it yet. This collection just blew me away last year, and like I said, after trying this, I'm never buying Curl Bomb again. Like, Curl Bomb was a moment for me. This is a new moment. This is the Rose Water Smoothing Leave-In Conditioner and the Rose Water Curl Defining Styling Gel. I love this so much. These two are bomb. They're amazing. I have backups of both in my collection. I love the way this goes onto the hair. It is a lighter weight leave-in conditioner than the Green Tea Super Moist. But it still doesn't lack moisture. It still has great moisture. And then this is beautiful. It is a lightweight curl defining gel. It has beautiful slip. It just makes my curls look so plush and just heavenly, like they reaching up to God. You know what I mean? Like, that's how this makes my hair look. I love these products so much. So I'm definitely going to be using this more. I kind of want to use this soon. I might use these next week because I love this wash and go, and I've kind of been craving it. It's not, I can still use these in the fall and winter. They still have really great moisture, but like they just hit different in the spring and summer. It's just something about the way that they play with the moisture in the air. I love it. And then the other TGIN product I had this in like a declutter video, and I started using this more, and I love it. Takara Thompson put me on to using this as a one and done, and it's amazing. This is the Honey Curls Custard. I really like the moisture milk, but it is very moisturizing, and I feel like this product does really well just on its own. So that's what she looks like. It is kind of reminiscent of the edge controls in a way, but it doesn't dry that way. And using this on its own, it's just so soft. It just feels so good, but I like the way that this plays in my hair during the warmer months with just this in my hair. Because the second ingredient in this is agave, and the third is honey. So you have agave and honey, two well-known humectants right there at the top. I don't need any type of leave-in or milk or moisturizer when I'm using this, but you can use one if you would like to. The companion moisturizer is amazing. This also has like papaya, ginger, manoi flower. It has great ingredients. This is bomb, and I'm so happy that Takara used this as a as a one and done wash and go, because that gives stunning results. This one, I forgot to mention this earlier, but I am also going to be putting my Gorgeously Kinky Curls Galore Curl Enhancing Jelly to use this summer. I also have the leave-in up there as well. I have all the products up there. My boo Xavier sent me these last year, and these are such beautiful products. As you can see, it definitely is reminiscent of the pomegranate pear, but they do not work the same. It's kind of similar to my Curl Perfection styling custard, kind of like if Curl Perfection and pomegranate pear had a baby. This is really, really nice, and I liked it when I was using this when it was a little bit warmer outside, so I'm definitely going to be using this more. Gorgeously Kinky has really nice products, so it is another sister company to Curl Origin, and she sent it, so there is that. And then so I thought that I would only like using this in the fall and winter, but this is such a fluffy and airy and just yummy wash and go that I'm going to be using this in the spring and summer as well. This is the Agile Beauty Bailment Moisturizing Curl Defining Gel. Y'all already know I use it with the leave-in. Y'all have seen me use this on the channel. I do have a video using this. But I love it. You know, there was a point in time where people were acting like this had such a huge learning curve. And when I used it, like, aside from that one video I did where I was, like, really sick and didn't realize I didn't rinse out, like, the deep conditioner that was just chilling at my roots, even then, the wash and go still look bomb. Like, I don't see the learning curve. Like, I don't know. And maybe it's just because of how I do my hair. Because I'm very intentional with how I use my products. I actually use water when I'm applying gels for my wash and goes because, like, why wouldn't you? That's not shade. Like, I'm just being straight up, like, especially for people with tighter textures, having that extra water is going to add that extra weight. It's going to be easier for you to maneuver the product, and it's going to help you define the curls more. Why you would want to continuously put stuff on dry hair and get mad because it doesn't work, like, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I don't feel like this really has that much of a learning curve. Like I said, the first time I used this, me and my mom had finished baking Christmas cookies, and we were sitting down in the dining room watching a Christmas movie, and I was putting this in my hair, and my hair was gorgeous. It does lose like a tad bit of its luster in the days after, but I don't mind that. It doesn't bother me because my hair is so moisturized. I love the smell of these products. They just, they get my hair right. Julia knows what she's doing. You know what I love, y'all, about this video? All of these products are Black owned except for like one brand that I'm about to show, and you probably know what that brand is, but like all these are Black owned. Don't you love it when you ain't new to this, you just true to this, and all you have to do is just pull up because you already gonna do what it do? Don't y'all love that? So The next product I'm going to be putting to use is the pattern pusher from Junkie. You guys know I have really been enjoying this. Look at, I've been using this. Like she's been using it. This is a really beautiful botanical gel. Glides through the hair like butter. The slip is great. This works really, really well on its own. Or I've been mixing it with my my melanin leave-in conditioner if I want just a little bit of extra softness. It gives a really nice, beautiful, pillowy, soft look to the hair. I love the way that this defines my curls. It's very like, it's definitely like the effortless definition. This is not going to give you a hard, crunchy cast. It's very soft. So if you're looking for something that's going to be softer, a little bit more lightweight and pillowy, definitely check this out. Like I said, I like using this with my pattern pusher, but I also will be trying to use this with some other leave-in conditioners from Junkie as well. Of course, I just did a video on this. This is the Chocolate Kinks and Curls Maki Berry Styling Custard for twist outs, wash and goes, and coils. I did a wash and go using this and just light layers of one of my She Scented leave-ins. I think I used the Cocoa Creme leave-in for that wash and go. Yeah, it's still sitting on my desk right here. I'm almost out of this, so I'll probably finish this up with this product because they mix very, very well together. I would suggest getting like a lightweight leave-in conditioner, not something too heavy, but something that's going to give you nice moisture while also being a little bit more lightweight. That's what I would suggest using with this product. This is so good, y'all. Like, these products, I knew it was gonna be good because Miss Juanita does not do anything half-assed. She doesn't do bad products at all. When I saw that she was coming out with a new styler, I had to get it, and I love this. That wash and go has been my best wash and go to date for 2021 in terms of trying new products. You know what I mean? This has been the best one so far. I love this product. It reminds me a lot of my pomegranate pear. I'm sure you can see why, that texture. I would say this one is just more oil rich. You can tell because it's a little bit more opaque. But this is so good. The application is nice. The curls are just everything. So I'm really going to be using this a lot. I think between like this and my pomegranate pear, I'm going to have like fluffy, soft wash and goes. Like, it's just going to be fluffy, soft, and defined all up and through here because that wash and go is amazing. I also feel like that would still do really, really well for fall and winter, but I really want to give it a fair go during the spring and summer. The last like one-off product I have is my pattern Stronghold Gel, Slick and Snatched. This does great for buns, so I'll also be using this for like buns and puffs. This does really, really well to slick back your hair. But I also really like to use this for wash and goes. I use it with the companion leave-in. Y'all know I have just been steady using that leave-in. I've been using this gel a lot too. It doesn't take a lot to get it through your hair. It's very smooth. It has lots of slip. So this does really, really well in my hair, and I really like using it when it's warmer outside because it gives me that big, fluffy, pillowy look. And then like during the fall and winter months, I like to use the lotion for one and dones, and that does really, really well too. So that's how I use those two products. This is the one that I like to use more in the summer. I really enjoy this product. I know a lot of people didn't like this gel, but I really, really like this gel, so definitely going to be using her. So their Uniqlo products I tend to use all year round, but I tend to pull out their styling products a little bit more during the spring and summer. I love to use the Uniqlo Daily Moisturizing Leave-In Spray. I'm almost done with this actually. I have a few more wash and goes to go with this, so this will probably be in an empty soon. I love to use this with both of the stylers that I have here. This is amazing. It's so good. It adds so much moisture for a liquid leave-in. You wouldn't think that this packs as much as it does into a leave-in conditioner, but it really, really does. So I'm going to be using it first with my curl forming Custard Aloe and Hemp. She does not make this anymore, but I still have these in my collection and I'm going to use them. I still have two of these, so this is one that I recently pulled out because I did empty another jar. So I have this one and I also have another one. So I'm going to be finishing those off. I love this Custard. I'm so sad that she got rid of it. I hope that she goes down this avenue again. A lot of you guys said the same thing, that you really, really loved this and you were sad to see it go. But I know that she just had a lot of issues with it. She had a lot of issues with this product and its production. So I know that it was probably just easier to nix it. But I love this. It gives beautiful curl definition, great hold, and my hair is so moisturized without feeling goopy or gross in the heat. It really does help with the humidity. So I am a huge fan of this, and I definitely will be using this. And I'm so happy that even though it is discontinued, I'm happy that I have that jar and another jar so I can continue to enjoy it for a little bit longer. And then of course, my Curl Fantasy Styling Gel. Y'all already know. My hair loves this stuff. It's such a great styling gel. And I'm so excited for her being in Sally's. Like, her stuff isn't in Sally's in my area, but when we're finally able to travel home to Virginia, that's where I'm born, by the way. Chesterfield County area, if you know, DMV. When I'm out there, I think the one in Colonial Heights has Unicurl. So I will be going out to Colonial Heights to get me some Unicurl. I think there's another one in Richmond that's stocking them too. But I love this gel so much. This is one of my favorite gels. This is one of those gels that I don't really have to fuss with. It has a great hold, but I don't really have to worry about what I pair it with too much because it doesn't weigh my hair down too heavily. But I do also pair this with the leave-in spray. You can use this with the 4-in-1 styler, but it's going to be much softer and it's going to take away some of the hold. So I prefer to use this with this so that I can still get good moisture, but also still have the hold and longevity that I like to have. Alrighty, and then last but certainly not least, y'all, I have been craving pulling these products back out, and I can't believe I'm saying that, but I did a video on these last year. I did a video where I had used these long term, and I love them so much, and I can't wait to pull these back out. And I don't know, these might, if I use these the way I did last year, they might end up in my empties by the end of the summer. These are all from Curlsmith. I first have the Weightless Air Dry Cream, leave-in conditioner for all hair types, and the Hydro Style Flexi Jelly. I love these so much. And this came in clutch once, we were dealing with, all the COVID protocols and having to line people up outside and stand outside and keep these people out there once we hit capacity and everything. There were times where I was literally standing outside in the heat and humidity for 8 hours. That's a long time to have your hair exposed to that type of weather. And my hair did not budge with these in it. This is another one of those products that does not play with the environment. So if you look for your products to kind of, take in some of that humidity and everything, this is not going to do that. This Hydro Flexi Style Jelly is definitely kind of like a humidity shield. The smell on these is so good. It's so fresh and so clean, which is great for the spring and summertime too. These products leave your hair smelling so clean and fresh for days, but I love these together. A whole lot of people side eye curl mix. Even though I have been using these products for like a month and a half before I did that review, I still had people asking me crazy questions like, did it make your hair fall out? Does it look like my hair is falling out? Like, I hate it when people ask questions like that. Like, I know there are dishonest people out here, but I think y'all would notice if my hair was falling out. I don't think I'd be able to hide that. These products don't make my hair fall out, okay? I'm not about to do that with y'all every year, okay? This stuff is so good. I enjoy it. I love it. These products are not Black owned. I was mistaken at one point and I think I said that they were, but they are not. It's not going to be the product for you if you don't like lightweight stuff. Like, if you don't like lightweight products, these are not going to do it for you. They're not. These are definitely more so lightweight. If you need something a little bit heavier, I would suggest the other product that I'm going to be using from them. This is the In Shower Style Fixer. This is their styling gel for curly and wavy hair. Stronghold, high definition, and anti-frizz. This is the product that you definitely want to get if you need a strong hold. I haven't tried using this with a leave-in. It says that you can use their They have a primer, their moisture memory reactivator, that you can use that on top of this. I honestly am probably going to try using this with my Unicurl. It still feels really, really great in the hair, but on its own though. Like if you have a great moisture foundation, you're not going to have an issue using this by itself, as long as you are using it on soaking wet hair. But I'm gonna see how this mixes with this, just for a little extra moisture, because I don't see the point in getting that reactivator because I know I'm not really gonna use it that much. But this is so nice. It has a really nice gel texture. It's not as thick as like the Ecostyler Jamaican Black Castor Oil, but it's not super duper thin either. It glides through the hair so well. It leaves really beautiful shine. And I got a very long lasting wash and go with this too. This also works really, really well in humidity. So I really like the fact that Curlsmith makes products that work really, really well for my curls and the humidity, because just when you have fine hair, it's different. It's different. Like people with really thick strands be trying to tell me stuff and I'd be like, yeah, but that you ain't got to deal with these issues. If you have fine strands, you get it. Like it's different. It hits different when it comes to humidity. Okay, that was a lot, but these are really the products that I'm going to be focusing on outside of doing product reviews. So realistically, a lot of this stuff is probably going to be empty. A lot of this stuff is already more than halfway done, so it's definitely going to be helping me use up my stash too. So yeah, let me know. Are you one of those people that kind of has to switch up the products that you use for spring and summer? It's also really beneficial to do that if you have a big stash, because you want to make sure you're getting through everything. Certain things really do just hit different when it's warm outside. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know y'all have been waiting on this. Y'all been waiting on me to do this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.